Here's our collection of data. We've marked off the months by number so we can see the gaps. The real question is not over what interval is the rate of change the greatest. It's really which gap has the highest slope. One way to do this is you can graph it and look for which line, ladies, is the steepest. That is a tool you have available. But I also want to get some practice using calculating slope in here. So what we're going to do is look at each of these intervals to see which one has the biggest gap. So interval A, B, C, and interval D. Remember, this was February, March, we skipped April, we have May, skipped June, we have July, and then August. March and May. So over which of those gaps do we have the largest increase in temperature? So let's check this first interval. How much did the temperature change? 0. 56 minus 56 is a 0. And divide that by 3 minus 1, which was a 1-month wait. I get a slope of 0. What's that going to look like when I graph it? Is that going up, going down, or flat? Flat. And that makes sense. The slope of 0 is something that's flat. It didn't change any. Let's look at interval B. So I went up to 63 from 56. So how much did I go up? 7? And I did that over a 2-month period this time. So, and I can't reduce that fraction any. So interval B is 7/2. If you're a decimal person, write down, you can write 3.5. If you're not good at comparing fractions, put them in decimal form so you can compare them. Personally, I would try to get good at comparing fractions. So that's me. Let's go to our next one. Gap C. Ladies, what's about this? It can wait. Don't be sorry. Okay. So from 63 to 71, how much of a jump is that? 8. It's a jump of 8. And again, how much did I increase my x values? By 2. I'll write that down so we don't forget. This is 71 minus 63, so that's my y value. My x values went to 7 from 5. So that's where those came from. And this gives me 4. Now I'll check my last interval, interval D. That's going to be a jump of 1 for 1 month. So I can look back and say, out of my options, which one of these 4 is the steepest, has the highest slope? C. This gets explained as an increase of 4 degrees per month. That's what we're talking about. That's the rate of change in that interval. It has a slope of 4 over 1. So a rate of change of 4 degrees per 1 month. We're going to have to keep working these story problems in because that is part of what we need to look at. And this is why we do it. We talk about these slopes. We're talking about that increase. Every time they talk about global warming, they're talking about the rate of change of the increase of the Earth's atmosphere over a period of time. It's not how hot the Earth is. It's how hot it was compared to how long it took to get to how hot it currently is. What other questions do we have on this? Okay.